can Debian 13.6 squeeze out the max? Today we will test this release from the initial installation to a full evaluation. Stay, because the graphics performance results we obtained were truly unexpected. Is the leap worth it? Let's find out. We go to the official website and click on Other Downloads. For this test we choose the KDE Plasma Live. We wait. We boot the burned image and select Start Installer. We choose the language, English for example, and our location. We set up the locales and the keyboard layout, in my case Latin American. We wait for detection and configuration. We enter the host name, root password and confirm it. We enter the name, username, password and confirm it as well. Now the installer detects the disks and partitions. We select the option to use the entire disk and the desired drive. We leave everything in a single partition. We finish partitioning and choose the option to apply changes to the disk. This is the 6th Trixie update. It focuses on fixing security issues and updating some of the system's core packages. It asks if we want to use a mirror. We select yes. We choose a United States server, for example, Debian.org. The installation finishes and then informs us it is complete. We press Continue to restart the computer. The system boots for the first time. The boot speed is fast. We wait for the system and KDE Plasma to load. We check the desktop, the panel and the menu. The applications are the default ones. The environment looks good. Then we open the terminal and increase the text and window size. Now we install the Sysbench and FastFetch packages. But our user is not in sudoers, so we run the su command, enter the password, execute user mode and restart the system. Upon booting we enter the user password, and after loading the desktop we open the terminal and increase the font size. Now, with apt install, we install Sysbench and FastFetch. This displays system info and run performance benchmarks. Then we run FastFetch. The kernel version is average, idle memory is average, and MB per package are adequate. We run commands to compare information about the distribution version, the kernel, and the system memory usage. We check the occupied disk space. Then we verify boot time, excluding firmware time, which was quite fast. Now we run Sysbench to evaluate the system. We tested the CPU with a single thread. The result was excellent. We ran the CPU test again, but with 5 threads to check concurrency management. The result was very good. Now we evaluate threads to see how concurrency is handled at the worker level in the system. The result was good. Now we evaluate mutexes to see locking efficiency using 5 threads. The result by comparison was acceptable. We evaluate memory reading to check how the operating system handles it. The read result was excellent. Now we test memory writing to evaluate the speed at which data is written. The result obtained was very good. We prepare files for a disk I/O test. This indicates an average sequential write speed for the tested drive. We run Sysbench, indicating it will evaluate random file, that is, the hard drive I/O. The result was excellent. We run the top command to see memory usage. Then we run Firefox to load a web page without extensions. We open a second tab loading a video. We want to measure average memory consumption with several open tabs. Now we open a third and a fourth tab. Then we calculate the average memory used per tab. The result was average. To test the configuration, we run NVIDIA SME. In this case, it is not installed. We install NVIDIA Detect, but it fails. We edit the sources file with Nano. We must add contribib, non-free and non-free firmware to every deb line. We update the system and install NVIDIA Detect. After that, we run it, and it says the card supports any driver. We run sudo apt install NVIDIA driver. The NVIDIA driver installation process starts. We wait a little. Once the installation finishes, we see it modified the initort file and proceed to restart the computer. With this restart, the NVIDIA module will load. We wait for it to restart, enter the desktop and open the terminal. We run the NVIDIA SME command to verify installation, but if a communication error occurs, we must verify the module. In this case, since the module is missing, we run sudo apt install Linux headers. The installation starts, we wait. If all goes well, we will see the kernel module built and its version. We wait for it to finish and restart the PC. Now, with this restart, the NVIDIA module will load. We wait for it to restart completely and open the terminal. We run NVIDIA SME. If everything works well, we install the GL Mark II package. With this, we test graphics performance. We run GL Mark II, and it uses the default card to render, which is Intel Build Measures driver and GPU capability. Effect2D evaluates accelerated 2D rendering. Desktop simulates a real desktop environment to measure compositor performance. Refract simulates light refraction through transparent surfaces. The Intel card score is excellent. We run GL Mark II with environment variables offload and vendor to render with NVIDIA. Bump simulates bump mapping. With Jellyfish, many semi-transparent objects are rendered in motion. Shadow evaluates dynamic shadow projection. Loop evaluates shader loop efficiency. When the test finishes, the NVIDIA card score was excellent. Now we install libopenGL1 and Hashcat. We run Hashcat I to verify that device. Number 1 is the dedicated GPU. In our case, it was not, so we install NVIDIA OpenKLD. After that, we test Hashcat I once again. We run Hashcat B to test CUDA through hashes. MD5 is a fast method, while SHA-1 provides greater security. SHA-256 offers stronger cryptographic protection. SHA-5112 uses longer algorithms. The average result was excellent. The Debian evaluation is complete. Now we shut down the system to share the conclusions from this analysis. In conclusion, version 13.6 provides better security. Regarding performance tests, the overall result was excellent. It should be noted that KDE Plasma had better integration between the drivers and NVIDIA hardware. The result was outstanding. That was all for this video. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like and enable notifications. See you in the next video.